Unibet, det enda spelbolag som tar min sport på allvar.
Good, we're doing it 3 in this game.
Bara heavy shots eller?
Allt. Snabb condition. You ready? Box.
What I believe is that a team effort that brings out the best in everyone. So you train in a strong team. You have your head coach, the general, that leads his army. And like I said before, the general doesn't have to shoot every weapon, doesn't have to drive every vehicle, fly every plane, but he can delegate and put forth a strategical masterpiece that will win the war. Jag började med boxning. Min karriär var kort för att jag skadade mig. Sen från det jag började som coach. Och jag sekunderade hundratals matcher på den högsta nivå och den klubbnivå, internationell klubbnivå, national level. Then I became head coach of the national team, Olympic coach. Been around the best athletes in the world in boxing. We had training camps, Russia, Cuba, England, you name it. When you coach at that level, you understand what it takes to become a winner. So at that level, it's a whole other ball game, and you get that taste of what you need to do and what dedication you need to put in to get out the maximum out of it. So that experience working with winners has made us winners. So and I don't say that with any doubt in my mind, because we have one of the best teams and some of the best fighters in the world. So that just didn't happen by itself. It's a long, hard work and the dedication that I myself, with the people that I train, a combined effort that has made everything the way it is today.
And then when you get him down, keep him down. Okay? You get him down, keep him. Keep him down.
When you take him down, you try to keep him down.
That's it. Get your head. You have to come up. And head, your head. Yes.
Andreas är först och främst extremt kompetent i det han gör. Han är kunnig och han har, utöver boxningen, har han ett öga för fighting överlag och kan liksom anpassa sig. Han är med på det han inte kan, eller det han kan mindre bra. Då ser han till att vi får den kompetensen från någon annan. Och liksom vårt mål eller vår utveckling är det främsta. Det han kan göra, det hjälper han oss till 100% med. Det som behövs liksom läggas till, det ser han till att det blir bra.
Anything that has to do with training, it's basically quite easy to adjust and fix. All you have to do is come and train. You do not have to think about what you have to do or when you have to do it. Just come, follow the schedule, and you will get better. That's how it should be, and this is how you should have enough trust in your coaches, in the system that you're doing, that you should just come and train and believe that you will get better. If you don't have that, then change club. That's I don't want anyone that doubts me to be with me. The same way that I would not doubt anyone that I am in their corner. I do not stay and train somebody that I doubt. But for me not to doubt somebody, they have to come and train. there's not a lot of difference. Is that in training a lot of in training MMA guys and training boxers, there's not a lot of difference in training any elite athlete at the top level. Is that there is only one way that gets you to win, and that's like training correctly, and training like with good people around you, you know, all the time. And we have devised a method here that I've been using for all the time, which is quite difficult to follow that path, you know. So not everyone can do that. That's why not everyone is a champion.
Go, go, go.
Vad ska jag säga? Jag menar, det är min huvudtränare och han har varit 6-7 år nu. Han är den bästa i världen. Alltså jag menar, folk säger, det är liksom ingenting nytt. Alltså han har tagit mig från 0 till där jag är idag liksom. Ja, han är mitt allt. Det är liksom hur ska jag säga? Det är, han är jägaren och jag vapnet, eller jag är vapnet och han är jägaren liksom. Han har brytt sig liksom, och han har funnits där för mig och han har alltid gett mig där jag behöver liksom för att utvecklas. Han finns där alltid liksom, non-stop 24/7. Han är väldigt ambitiös och han ser verkligen det goda igen och verkligen han ser potentialen och vill utveckla den liksom. Många tränare kan också se det, men de kan höja det till en viss nivå liksom, och sen så tar det stopp någonstans. Men Andreas, det finns liksom ingen stopp, men han kan göra det från ingen till världens bästa.
My goal is to be the best. He said, I don't like aim for silver or bronze and all this. My goal is to get the gold. He said, and how do I keep getting the gold? Because when I get the gold, I start worrying about how to keep it. You know? He said, so I never stop worrying. With that in mind, he said, with my worries in mind, he said, after you have a fight, I pat you on the back and I tell you great and everything. And then 2 weeks after, I have a whole list of what we're going to have to work with. You know? He said, so a whole list of like, what you can get better at and what you did good and you can get even better at the things that you've done good. Because you never stop working on the things that you're good at. This is one big mistake that a lot of people do. I need wrestling. So that means you have to stop in your striking and all of a sudden you get knocked out. You know? He said, you keep working at the things you're good at. You just focus more intensely on your wrestling or on your grappling or on your wall climbing or on your swimming or whatever, you know. The schedule is there. If you want to win, follow the schedule. If you want to have a dominating advantage over your opponent, follow the schedule. Every time you miss a session is 1% less of the probability that you might win out of 100. You decide if you want to go in there with 100% or 80% or 70% or 60%. But if it drops under a certain amount, I won't be there with you holding your hand. Because you know that my standard is that I want everyone to have 100% when they're going into the fight. And I don't mean if you have to. Most people are not 100% as elite athletes, but they give 100 because of the injuries to the shoulders. They might get cuts, hands, and things like that. That's acceptable, but laziness is not.
So what we do? Let's get like a circuit going here. Let's get like a circuit going here. You know, we got 1. Be careful your backs, all right? Be careful your backs. Be careful your backs. Because you're going to be working together. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The difference between training like beginners and training the elite is that there's different joy in both, you know. There's the whole other kind of joy in training somebody that's new, that's hungry, that doesn't want to learn a lot, that takes even the most simplest things and does wonders with them. And then there's joy in taking somebody that's been doing it for years, it's at the high level, we're climbing and aiming for things and we're getting closer and closer and closer, you know. There's a joy in that as well. So, and there's a joy in just getting somebody fit. Like making him lose weight, he's listening to you, training, coming every day, like suffering like everyone else, and having fun as well. Don't forget about that. It's not only about suffering.
Go! Go!
Det börjar med att jag och ett par andra grabbar tränar hos honom ibland på en boxningsklubb. Så slutade med att han började träna oss här. Så jag har tränat med honom 6-7 år säkert. Han har säkert varit här i 4-5 år. Så det som driver honom är att vara att verkligen få fram en produkt som tränare, om man säger. Så man märker att han letar efter det som kan göra det så bra som möjligt. Och är det MMA så då ser han till att lära sig det. Han har ingen som helst ambition att lära oss grappling eller något annat. Men han har skapat en förståelse för striking i MMA. Och MMA som sport och bedömning och allt det där då.
Another difference that I find with the teaching beginners is that it's a joy to see them, like how they win their first fight. You know, it's fantastic. It's like that you see that happiness or that sadness if they lose. You know, and they work harder and they get an understanding more of what we do and how we do it. Because not only like a shower of gold medals, like. It takes a lot of failures before you can have a lot of wins, and I've had my share of those. You know, it takes a lot of falling over before you can learn how to walk, and we had a lot of those as well. You know, so it's a nice feeling to see that you take somebody from scratch and all of a sudden he becomes quite a good fighter, and we have a few new guys that are going to turn pro soon as well. I follow the path that I believe in. And it's got tremendous results. Last year we had like 33 professional fights, 30 wins. So phenomenal. It's basically what drives me as well. That I can follow the road that I most believe in. That I believe in the most, you know? That is what drives me. It's very important for me that I believe in what I'm doing. Very important for me to believe in what I'm doing. And to believe in what I'm doing, I have to have that freedom to do things the way that I want to do them, without any questions asked. And I'm doing that. And the people that don't agree with that, nobody's forcing them to train with us, you know? Up to a certain point, we have a democracy, yes. But after that, they follow my way, you know, which I take into consideration what they think, you know, and I take into consideration their life and everyone's circumstances, you know, absolutely. I'm not unreasonable. I don't think so anyway.
Han har själv sagt det på ett ungefär så här att visst, det är en sak om jag har ont någonstans eller mår dåligt eller så, då kan vi prata om det vid sidan om man säger. Men är det till exempel en sparring inför en match eller så har han ingen som helst empati för det. För det kan hända i en match, och händer det på träning så måste man hantera det som det vore match, om man säger så. Och han är inte mycket för gnäll då liksom. Han vill inte ha något pipande, och det får man ta sen liksom.
Jag tycker att hans främsta egenskap är att han är extremt driven. Han vill det här för oss, han vill det här för sig själv, och han låter ingenting komma i vägen för oss.
jag och Andreas, vi har ju en väldigt speciell relation genom att han är ju min tränare på mattan och sen så är han min bästa vän utanför gymmet. När vi kliver in här, då är det den här tränar-elev-relationen och han säger det jag behöver höra. Och han ser till att jag gör det jag behöver göra liksom. Och det kan innebära både bra grejer och lite mer jobbigare grejer från min sida. Det är lätt att ta genvägar, det är lätt att hoppa kanske ett tufft pass, men han ser alltid till att du gör allt det där liksom. Det finns inga genvägar. Man jobbar stenhårt och i slutändan så är det värt varenda sekund av det.
Well, the qualities of a good trainer is this. First and foremost, I don't compete with my athletes. I don't want to be the best athlete. I want to be the best coach. And that is my goal. You know, I'm not that, and I'm trying to be that. You know, I put all my effort into being the best that I can be. You know, and that's number one. My time has gone. You know, I don't sit there and train and look after myself and all this in the sense that I want to be as good as them. It's no. It's let them do that. You know, they're gonna do that. That's their glory. That's their light that they can take, their spotlight. What I want to be, I want to have a whole group of champions, you know, because results is what makes you into a good trainer, you know. Results speaks louder than words. And I have results, you know. I don't know. What do you think?
I think you have.
Yeah.
Unibet, det enda spelbolag som tar min sport på allvar.